Hey guys, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. Talking today about the job of the net player when your partner is serving. There's a couple things that I want you guys to really kind of mark off your checklist in terms of starting the point and things you need to take care of in order to play effective doubles. All right, so here in the net position, we've got Lucas Kubat, and this is a point from the final of the 2014 Australian Open. So these guys are obviously at the highest level of the game, and you know these are positions and ideas that we want to emulate all the way down to the 3-0 level. So the first thing that stands out to me in terms of a job for Kubat here is his positioning in the court. You know, a lot of times at the club level, I do not see the net player standing halfway up the service box and in the middle of the service box. And the reason that is such an effective position is because, you know, part of his job is to make the returner feel his presence here. And so I'll see this a lot of times. I'll see this net player standing way out over here by the alley, you know, whether that's because they don't like to volley, or they think their server's gonna hit him in the back of the head, whatever it is. You know, when you guys stand out on the side of the court here, the returner feels such a big gap in the middle of the court that they're likely to hit, you know, very relaxed, comfortable returns that are gonna be effective against the serving team. And we wanna treat the serving team as the offensive team at the start of the point. So simply by being in a position here, more centered, more up in the box, the returner here, if he just peeks out, sees this big roadblock, you know, covering this whole side of the court. So it's going to put more pressure on his return to serve in terms of getting the ball cross court. So that's job number one. Start to work on that position and make yourself more visible to the returner. All right, secondly, if we watch the point come into play here, okay, you know, again, you're looking to obviously snag that first volley as the net player. If the ball gets back to your server, his position with his first shot is going to be deeper than the net player. And the closer you are to the net, obviously, the easier it is to volley. So what I like that Kubat did here is he gave a really good split step, ends up not getting his racket on that first volley, but he's super ready to get his racket on the ball. And that's a job in itself, is not necessarily getting your racket on that first ball, but being ready. A lot of times I see this player around the club is way too timid. They only want to hit the ball if it comes right to them at a comfortable pace. And I want you guys to start to tackle that job of really looking eager to go grab that first volley. All right? And then, you know, the fact that that return didn't get back to him, you know, the third and final job he has is to track the point really well. What I see around the club that needs to get extremely, you know, better or more efficient is tracking the point, not just when it was a shot that you've hit, but that your opponent hits. So in this case, you know, he realized that his partner returned the ball here, shifted well, and gets his racket on a pretty comfortable volley there. So keep that attention span really high, even if you haven't hit one of the first two shots of the rally, and be looking to make the opponent, especially that returner, see you out on the court. All right? So go ahead and tackle those jobs as the net player on the serving team. I think you guys are going to find that it's just a way more fun way to play doubles, and you're going to help your partner out quite a bit more. Okay, so that's all I got for you guys today. Please click like below this video, and if you happen to be watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks, and we'll see you guys soon.